You want the truth? All right. Just don't expect it to sound clean. Nothing about that morning was clean. I woke up before the headache hit. That's how I knew it was going to be bad. You ever notice how your body knows before your mind does? Like something in your chest already filed a report while your brain is still clocking in late. Yeah, that. My mouth tasted like regret and cheap decisions. Arm hanging off the couch. Bottle on the floor where I dropped it. I didn't move at first. I was listening. The TV was already talking. Funny thing, I don't remember turning it on. But there it was, running its mouth like it always does. Authorities are still investigating last night's disturbance. That word, disturbance. They always pick soft words when they don't want to admit something broke. I kept my face still, but inside, I already knew. I don't remember everything from last night. That's the honest part. Just pieces. Red pieces. Voices getting sharp. Somebody stepping too close like they forgot how consequences work. My fingers twitched before I even realized it. That's when she showed up. Queen. She moves quiet, but not sneaky. There's a difference. Sneaky people are hiding. She never hides. She just arrives. She looked at me for a second too long, the way she does when she's reading between my ribs. Then she said, "You look loud. You hear that? That right there is why she's dangerous. Most people see the hangover. She sees the aftermath." I sat up when she told me to. Didn't argue. Didn't joke. When Queen gives instructions, it's usually because she already ran the numbers. She held out salt in her palm like some kind of ritual. I took it. Tasted like clarity and poor life choices. Water after. Slow. Everything in my head started lining back up where it belonged. Not better. Just sharper. We ended up at the diner later. Same booth. Same tired chrome. Same smell of burnt coffee and people pretending their lives make sense. I was watching the room. Queen was watching the window. That's how we work. Different angles. Same war. Service was taking too long. Not in an annoying way. In a wrong way. You feel the difference after a while. Time starts stretching funny. Queen didn't look at me when she said, "You're pacing internally." I hate when she's right out loud. So I got up, needed air. Needed movement. Needed something that wasn't that booth. The liquor store was too bright. Fluorescent lights always feel like interrogation lamps pretending to be helpful. The clerk noticed me immediately. They always do. Not because I try. Because people like puzzles they think they can solve. She smiled. Leaned forward a little. Voice soft. Curious in that dangerous way. "You look like you had a rough night." I almost laughed. Almost. Instead, I just said, something like that. She kept going, flirting, but not skillfully. More like she was testing the temperature of the room. Then she asked if I was there to fix it. That's when I warned her. Not mean, not loud, just honest. "You should be careful. My girlfriend. You know what's funny?" She thought I was joking. Most people do, right up until they don't. When I walked back into the diner, that's when the air changed. You ever walk into a room and your spine figures it out before your eyes do? Yeah, like that. Too quiet, too still, and the smell, metal, warm, wrong. I took 2 steps inside. Then the picture came together. Blood, not messy, not chaotic, intentional. That part matters. Queen was standing in the middle of it, breathing steady. But her eyes, "You're writing this down, right? Good, 'cause this part matters." Queen doesn't scare easy. I've seen her calm in rooms that should have made other people fold in half. But in that moment, she wasn't panicking. She wasn't shaking. She was alert, like something bigger than the room had just moved. So I did what I always do. I closed the door, flipped the sign, pulled the shutter down, because whatever happened in there wasn't for the outside world to misunderstand. How did I feel? You're really asking that. All right. I didn't feel surprised. That's the honest part. I didn't feel scared either. What I felt was focused, tight, like the moment right before a glass hits the floor and your hand already knows whether you're going to catch it or watch it shatter. Something had shifted. And Queen doesn't get that look unless the game just changed. So yeah, that's what happened. And if you're about to ask me what I think comes next, you already know I don't answer questions I haven't confirmed yet.